Hello, I'm Rachna Raghuvanshi and I'm recording this video for demo purpose only and not any other use. In this video, we are discussing about Companies Act 2013, Section 149 to 160, which represents appointment of directors. So here are some clips of appointment of directors from Section 149 to 160. Introduction. The appointment of directors under the Companies Act 2013 is a critical process to ensure effective governance and management of a company. Directors are responsible for overseeing the company's operations and making strategies or strategic decisions. Section 149 to 160 are the outlines of the rules for their appointments, qualifications, roles, and responsibilities, ensuring transparency, accountability, and the inclusion of independent and minority representatives in the board structure. Now, moving further from section 149 that represents composition of the board. Now, let us see how are the composition of boards. How many members are required, minimum or maximum numbers in board of directors. Now, minimum director requires in a private company, minimum 2 directors are required in public company, minimum 3 directors are required, and in one person company, which we call OPC, minimum 1 director is required. Next, maximum directors, where maximum directors are required. Maximum directors can be 15, can increase through shareholders' resolutions. And in section 149, composition of the board of directors, listed companies must have at least one third of independent directors. Listed companies, these companies which are listed, must have at least one third of independent directors. Certain public companies also need independent directors based on their capital or turnover, based on their capital and their turnover. Now, next, moving forward to section 150, independent of directors. Independent of directors means eligibility and selection, and how will they independent in that particular company. Independent directors are chosen from database maintained by the government or any authorized body. How we choose independent directors? We can choose from the list uh, that is maintained by the government and some authorized bodies. Purpose of this is to ensure transparency and impartiality in decision making in that particular company. So we need to select from that list. Now, moving forward to section 151, which explains small holders directors. Who qualifies for small shareholder directors? Who is qualified? Now, holding shareholders who holds shares worth 20,000 or less in a listed company can elect a director. Representations Representations protect the interest of minority shareholders. Now, next was section 152 explains appointment of directors. Uh, there are some general guidelines for appointment of directors. Directors are appointed in general meeting by shareholders. A minimum of two-thirds of directors are rotational, subject to re-elected. and at least one third must retire at every AGM. Now, first directors are mentioned in the articles of association or appointment by the company's founders. Now, next, from section 153 to 159, said about director identification number, which we call DIN. And now, let us see what is DIN. DIN is a unique identity number or unique identification number requires for anyone intending to become a director. Now, how to obtain DIN? There is a process defined from section 153 to 159. Uh, some important steps are there, like applying through form DIR 3. Next, submit proof of identity and their address, and approval is granted by the registrar. These are some steps to be followed by uh, persons who become a director and to obtain their DIN numbers. Now, next, moving forward to section 160, represents right to stand for directorship. Right to stand for directorship. What is directorship? Nomination by members. Any person can purpose themselves or someone else as a director in a general meeting. They may deposit a 1 lakh of money which is required, and that sum of money is refundable if that person get elected or secures a particular significant votes. The purpose of this depositing of money is to encourage fairness and allows members to propose qualified individuals. So this is the mm, about this is what about the section 149 to 160. This structure ensures that the process for appointing directors is transparent, inclusive, and compliant with governance standards. So here is some points about this particular topic. Thank you.